Captain Commando on the PlayStation 2. This is actually part of the Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2. I'm setting on the hardest difficulty level, but this video is mainly just kind of a teaser. I'm going to play as all the characters, but I'm not going to beat the game because I don't want to try and beat this game with a bunch of infinite continues this time. I'll save that for another video if I can. This game is actually, this Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2 is actually extremely cheap. I want to say it's less than $10 used these days. So if you get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. Hold on. I can't select characters. Just a second. You don't tell me I can't select characters. Am I going to have to play with multiple controllers here? Just a second. Okay, that'll be easy enough. We'll get the music. I have to beat the game to get the music. The music's actually not bad, but I should probably beat it the old-fashioned way. Resume. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to change these buttons, am I? Controller port 1. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Back. I can't change the controllers. Let me restart this. This is ridiculous. Don't tell me I can't restart these controllers. That's gonna suck if I have to have a multi-tap just to play as different characters. Wasn't there a 3-player mode? Let's go back a bit. I can't change. Just a second. Probably should. Well, let's just do it the normal way. See what the game lets us do. This game's got a lot less interesting. I thought I had the ability to switch characters. Okay, so I'm playing as Mack the Knife. That's the only player I'm allowed to use this particular port. I'll make it work. Wookie. Ugh, melted. Okay, basics. Jump, attack. You can dash by double tapping left or right. You have to hold the button down on the second tap. So, tap, tap, and I'm running. And yeah, this is probably a joke on Ninja Turtles, you know, the whole fighting in front of a street with a bunch of TVs in front of it's probably a Ninja Turtles joke. Like, this entire state's probably a Ninja Turtles joke, pretty much. Like I said, Capcom was trying to be cheeky at this point. Mack the Knife. Okay, so I can run up and down by double tapping up or down. So down, down, up, up. Down, down. So as long as I hold the controller, as long as I hold the D-pad down on the second tap, yeah, I get that run. Let me see what I can get here. Jumping attack? Nope. Running jump attack. I don't know how strong these are because I can't do save states. Then I can't do all the research streams that I want to do where I determine how strong each move is. I'll see if I can figure that out later. I'll find a way to make it work. Yeah, I can save the game data, so that's good. So that might be a way for me to test out this stuff later. So I wanted to be able to play as each character. I might not get that opportunity now, so I guess it's just going to be a Mack video, huh? Yeah, don't destroy the robot. Right on, right on. Yeah, I can't pick up the rocket launcher. I might as well just. Whoops. Can I leave? Wait, how do I get out of this thing? And I lost the meat. Oh, I did get. Okay, so I was able to get the meat. That's good to know. Because I want to stay in here because this will absorb damage against this boss right here. Yeah, just get close to him to pick him up. Look out. Okay, this guy's gonna be a problem. Is he punching me through the robot? I think he's punching me through the whoop. Punching me through the robot. Just for that. Crap. So I get for playing on hard difficulty. So much for my hardcore mode. Got him. I don't think you can actually move with them. Yeah, if you grab a person, you can't move with them. So you're pretty much staying put. Crap. Pay attention, dude. Too bad I can't get the, Too bad I couldn't get the rocket launcher. That would have been nice. You can block me. That's okay. Just a second. Just stay below him. Typical 2D melee fighting rules. You know, shoot him in the face. Why not? Problem solved. Look out. Crap. Ah. pace of this game isn't as quick as Final Fight, which is probably worth noting. But it's more manageable, you know, with 4 people on screen if you manage to get that set up. Got him. Whoop, got my rocket launchers. Thank you. Whoop. Don't die. Let me grab me. I jumped out of that grab. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. He's almost dead. Kill him. There he goes. Do I get points for picking up the rocket launcher? Because I remember in Final Fight, if you were carrying a weapon at the end of a stage, or at the end of a stage section, you got points. So even if you never used it, if you just had it in your hands when the stage switched, when the stage ended, you got bonus points for that. So I can document that for later. In Final Fight, that was actually kind of a big deal because, you know, you needed to get extra lives. The game was tough. So getting the extra lives mattered. Of course, you could also play for score, which is always good. But when I did an FAQ for a Final Fight, or I was trying to do one, I found that out by accident. That's like, yeah, you actually get points for having a knife or a sword in your hand when you end the stage. Or at least when you enter the stage section. So it wasn't just about beating the boss, it was about just getting to the next section. Because obviously at the end of the level, the game took any weapons you were carrying out of your hands. So the game gave you points for that, though. Yeah, I think it's going to be a problem. Mac and Brenda. So they have the electrics, you have to be careful. The whole Blanca thing. I just realized this screen is kind of wide. This is a kind of widescreen, isn't it? Because I don't think it's my TV that's doing this. I'll have to double check. But yeah, I mean, you're playing with this, you know, you're playing with 4 players. You kind of want to play on a widescreen, don't you? But they would just, you know, reduce the resolution by making everyone shrink, by making everyone skinnier. I know how that works. Hey, it's Samson. These guys are kind of like the fat guys who charge you in Final Fight. And you probably already noticed the characters are a lot smaller than in Final Fight. Mainly because I guess there are more people on screen to keep track of. But it makes it, but again, since the game doesn't slow down, which is good to know. I mean, Final Fight didn't slow down either. I mean, there were, what, 7 people on screen in that arcade game? Yeah, I think there were about 6 or 7. Because I remember in the final stage, you know, you would get a bunch of Elgato showing up. And I think at the beginning of the subway level, stage 2. I can't switch characters, crap. Well, this got a lot less interesting, didn't it? So unless I pull out a multi-tap, I won't be able to switch controllers, can I? Let's see if I can find, I want to see if I can, crap. I want to see if I can find a debug menu or something, because the inability to switch characters is kind of unforgivable for a game like this. Because now, is everyone going to have a 4-player multi-tap? You kidding me? Couldn't figure that out? I'll work on it. So for now, this video is going to be a Mack the Knife video. Going through the first 2 stages. He's the next boss anywhere. Shtrom? Don't know his name. Missing characters. He's missing a vowel. That's the problem. Got him. I might not be able to grab this guy. Yes. Freaking Blanca. He's like, what's his name in Final Fight in the chair. See? Throwing got a bolt shooter at us. Can I throw this guy at him? I probably use him as a human shield. Ow! I don't have a machine gun punch to get past these things either, do I? Like in Final Fight. Okay, he's taking damage. Whoops! Careful. Yep, he's taking damage. Grab him and throw him. Darn it! Okay, I'm not dead. Sherry. He's going down. Got him. Okay, so I just have to end the video because I know I'm going to die in the next stage. I do like this music, because we're in Japan. Where you protect this ninja house. I want to say that, what was it? Yeah, the Super NES version, this is an interesting soundtrack in that sense. The Super NES version has some interesting variations on this music. They rearranged it, obviously, because, you know, they changed the instruments, they always do. But I thought that the Super NES version of the song is actually a little bit better than the arcade version, if you can believe that. It's kind of 6 to 1, half dozen of the other situation. I mean, the music in the Super NES version is sometimes better, and sometimes the arcade version is better, so it's worth listening to both. Whoops! Okay, yeah, Phoenix Amazona here seems to have suplexed me to death. I can't switch characters. Yeah, so I'll just end the video. Yep, cannot switch characters. So I'll end the video pretty soon. Sorry, guys. We'll go to the end of this level and end it. I'll do a real video later with Mack. But if I'm gonna play as these characters, I want to see if I can do a no-death run. Which is gonna be kind of hard, to be honest with you, but I'll make it work. I want to at least do a no-death run of every stage, so I'll make it work. But this is the kind of game where if it's too easy, you can burn through it in half an hour, so I prefer the challenge. Whoops. Especially with these melee fighters, they're my main usually. Yeah, I'm very disappointed. I gotta find a way to make these other characters selectable, because that's pretty nasty. I don't know what happened to that tree. I admit, I don't get some of the jokes in this game. The whole, like, enemies that melt, you know, the whole red-haired Amazon thing. I don't get with that spit acid. I don't get that. Maybe it's a joke that I don't get. But with the ninjas, freaking ninjas. Okay, Kojiro. You gotta shoot him with the gun. Why not? Do I get points for picking up the fruit with a full health meter? Let's find out in a second. Yep, I did. Of course, I took a hit as soon as I ate it, so whatever. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Mack. I mean, I want to say he's just as fast as everyone else, but I think he has a bit of range. I'm not sure. I have to check. Cause that running jump attack he has has pretty good range on it. Whoop! That was a vertical jump attack. Ouch! Brave Fencer Musashi took me out. Okay, I'm switching levels. That's my jumping attack? If I hold down in the air, I do an elbow drop, like in Final Fight, which actually that was a knee drop. So if you want to do an aerial combo that doesn't knock them down immediately, you have to hold down and press attack for that. That is a knockdown attack, I want to say that. Yeah, that attack, that jumping attack. Didn't seem to have much range on it, though. Yeah, that... Whoops, I tried it. Whoop! Ow! Okay, I gotta throw these guys. Don't let them get behind you. Crap. Remember, on this difficulty level, that's pretty much all they do. Ow! Crap. Let's try and get them all on one side. It's a lot easier to do in Final Fight, obviously. Because, you know, you can do, you have that special move where if you, like, do a body blow on someone on your third hit in your combo in Final Fight is a body blow. And during that body blow, you can throw them behind you. So it takes a bit of practice. It's like in Maximum Carnage. Whoop! Don't interrupt me, dude. It's like in Maximum Carnage, where it's like you, if you grab somebody with your web, you can throw them over your head on the very next hit, so... There's a bit of finesse to the combat system that I wasn't expecting. In those two games. And it helps you out when you do the screen clearing stuff. So when I get a chance to play Final Fight, I'll mention that. Okay, I got my health back. This is my last life, so let's make this work. Who's the boss at the end of this level? I don't even remember anymore. Is it that monster thing? I don't remember. Oh yeah. That's supposed to happen, by the way. There he is, yeah, the samurai dude. Yeah, it's Oni from Slam Masters. No. Yamato! Yamato and Musashi? It's gonna be a problem. Whoop, whoop! That was gruesome. So we're done.